How's it going, everybody? Welcome to JR's Corner. I am JR. It's been a little while. Been busy. Life's thrown me some curveballs, but here we are. I'm actually currently up in Utah. I think I had a video there when I was actually driving up to Utah. Still in Utah. Trying to get some things taken care of. Got my car, my Acura behind me, got my burb, which is filthy right there, and just trying to make the best of it, you know. So today I wanted to show you, I had bought some stuff a little while ago and was going to put them on my car. So I'll show you what I'm going to do here. I was actually waiting for my updated license plate, but I haven't got it back yet. So I went to Endless RPM, which is a site that specifies in a lot of Acura stuff. I got my front bumper decal through them, but I also bought some lights. I bought the license plate lights that sit up there. Those lights get replaced, and then these reverse lights. So let me show you what they sent. So they sent me this box here. We'll see if we can open it one-handed here. Alright, so they gave me these bulbs, which are for the reverse lights. And then they also gave me these, which are the replacement license plate lights. So I'm going to go ahead and get those installed. See if I can't show you basically what all you got to do for the license plate lights is there is a tab. I can't really get it on the camera because my lens is in a weird spot, or the camera catches this lip more than it does down there on the camera. But anyways, you can pop off, I believe it's this side, and it'll just pop that whole thing out and you can swap it out. The reverse lights, on the other hand, you have to pop off this cover to get to them. So I'm going to do that real fast, and then swap some bulbs. Should be pretty easy. So here we go. Okay, so I took all the little clips out. There were these little bump stops at the on the ends, and let me just show you what those look like, because those are pretty easy. So those go in these holes. You have the one hole that aligns it, and then you put these two in first, and then you'd slide it over to install it, or the opposite, pull this one out and slide it over this way, and then it'll just come out. Make sense? Alright, so once you get this out of the way, you have access to the license plate lights on both sides. Should be pretty straightforward to get those out. You can even see the license plate lights back there too, so it should be easy. I'm gonna go ahead and swap those out, and we'll see how easy it really is. So as you can see, this light goes together like this. get it. Let's see here. Oh, backwards. So the light goes together like so. And that's how it goes together in the car. But you have to separate it to get it out. So that's how that works. The new light is this, so a lot smaller assembly. You have the LED in there, and that plugs into your connector, and then that just slides into where the light goes. So pretty straightforward, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. What you have to do, go back here, and pinch that together. Use a screwdriver because I'm not getting it. There we go. Alright, so there's the piece that holds the bulb in, and then the other piece should be pretty simple. Come on. And get this to where you guys can see it a little bit. So push it on the inside. And then it should, there we go, pop free. Where you can then twist it like that. Okay, so what you're doing with that is this sits on the metal. You have a little tab there, and then this side pinches and holds it in place. So when you're trying to get that loose, you're just pushing on this side to get it off the position there. Alright, so then installation, you're just going to feed that wire through, and it's just going to be the opposite of what we just did. Get the wire all the way through, and then once you do that, you want to push that side so it's being held in by the it's not wanting to pull there. There we go. And then this side you just kind of push until it pops. So I just used a screwdriver. I took a screwdriver and just hooked it in right there and used that to help me get it pulled tight to where it will not come out. And then just plug in your connector there. And then test it, make sure that it works. And it does, so we're good. wires back up in there. And then reassemble is the opposite of taking it apart. So start by throwing that where it needs to go. Another thing to note on this piece, so this piece is the, where it goes right there, right? You have two that are smooth and then you have one that has like edges or something for it to catch on. So these two will be the pieces that go in to slide, and this will be what holds that end in. That on. Same thing other side. You don't necessarily have to take out these door stops or the bump stops, but I do because I mean, they're not that hard to take out or put in. And now that I've said that famous last words, but they're not that hard to take out or put in. And I think it just, I don't want to have to tear this or do anything with that. It causes me problems down the road. Line your hole up for the little handle here. Screw it all back in. And it's just a matter of these plastic pop clips. You should be good on those. By pop clips, I mean, if you've ever worked on Hondas or Toyotas or any of those before, there are these two-stage clips where you have the one piece that's got the flare, the other piece has a little plastic screw, and the flare is what kind of holds it in there, but the screw, once you screw it in, it pushes the flare out. They're pretty easy concept until they break and you can't get them out and you have to fight them, but for the most part they're pretty easy. Come on. And just like that, we're back together. Now in my particular case, I'm going to actually keep these just because I like holding on to stuff. So I'm going to put these back together so I don't lose any of the parts or pieces. If you've got your setup, you know, it's not something you have to do, but I like to hang on to this stuff just in case type of thing. If one of these LEDs go bad, I want to be able to have lights back here while I'm waiting for my replacements or whatever to come. But that's just me. Come on. So, borrowed these, so I'm gonna make sure they end up back where they belong. Let me show you something real fast too while I'm working on this, because I know I mentioned about this in one of my previous videos. So, look at that. So that's a broken license plate bolt. It was obviously rusty, and I wasn't paying too much mind to it because I was going to replace it anyways, which is why that one's just kind of half in. That one's got issues too. These bottom ones went in fine. So I'm going to probably do a video showing you how to fix that. Like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I did order a custom plate. So as soon as that gets here, I will pull this off and show you. But otherwise, that's that. So, oh, I forgot the screwdrivers are in there. Alright, so let me go put best. Alright, so let me show you what this is all about now that I've got that all put in. Show you what it looks like. So as you can see, it gets rid of that yellowish bulb look, and some of their LEDs, they're white, they're pretty bright, so should be able to see backing up a little better with the dark tint, and also license plate light, because they'll never need to give anybody an excuse for pulling you over because they can't see your plate. And my new plate is black, so wanted to make sure that that's popping so that we can make sure that we don't have any trouble with that. Otherwise, just up here doing my thing, trying to make sure everybody's taken care of, trying to make sure I'm taken care of. Got some footage working on the Suburban. Gonna share that with you here pretty soon once I get a little bit more time and feel a little better. Still kind of under the weather a little bit, I don't know if you can tell, but anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you like it.